Hello, world. Hello, internet. Hello, global community of learners who lead and leaders who learn. Today's topic is developing personal philosophy. Um, so, as we dive into the topic, I would like to propose that we all follow a specific format, which I'm going to describe here. So, first of all, think of your personal mission. So, what is the purpose, overarching purpose of your work? And how will your work change the world around you and its people? And start writing down your thoughts on that. Then think of your personal vision. So, who and what do I need to become to be able to fulfill my mission? What role will I need to play? Um, if everything works out the way it should, um, what will the ideal future look like, sounds like, or feel like? And as you starting write down, after you write down your personal mission, look back at the mission and see if there's any disconnect. If there's any disconnect between your mission and vision, see if you can make some adjustments to make sure they are aligned. The next step, I would like to ask you to think of your personal values. So how will I treat myself, and how will I treat others in order to fulfill my mission? Um, what interpersonal behavior will I promote among others? This question is especially important for leaders. Um, so as you write down, what you believe about the behaviors and the way you should act and other people should act and behave. Look back at your mission and your vision statement and see if there's clear connection between the three. Um, the answer to the question whether there's a line, it has to be yes. If it's not, you have to go back. And after that, I propose that you think of two or three specific goals, some things that you would like to that you are planning to accomplish, that that align with your personal mission, vision, and your values. So this is the beginning of the process, um, and this is kind of strategic. At that point, I would like you to look now at your think now I want you to reflect on your philosophy. So we're kind of doing it a little bit in a reverse order. And so I'm going to read some questions that I would like you to consider as you are looking at your philosophy after you've gone, committing to paper your mission, vision, and some goals. And I'm going to use my graphic organizer as a cheat sheet. So I'm just going to read some questions. So, your philosophy. These are the questions for your philosophy. What are my overall beliefs on how people learn best, how teaching and learning should look like, sound like, or feel like? Who and how should take what leadership steps to assure that this takes place? Once again, who and how should take what leadership steps to assure that whatever you envision as showing or expressing your overall beliefs should take place. Who should take the responsibility for sustaining positive change? Who owns teaching, learning, and leadership? How do my vision, mission, and goals, which I described above, align with my philosophy? What adjustments do I need to make to assure that my actions align with my ideas? What is the right way to think and act? And how am I helping myself and others to think and act this way? And for me, the last question is really, really important. And that is, what steps will I take to assure that my philosophy remains relevant, useful, and responsive to the changes of our society? If I was to make one important point about this whole process, looking at our mission, vision, and values and see how they align, and jotting some goals and looking back if these goals align with the mission and vision and values, and then seeing how those elements connect with our philosophy. I think the most important thing is that whatever you commit to the paper in this process, it's not set in stone. It's meant to be constantly revised and fine-tuned through the process of personal reflection. So it's important, and as we go through this process, to provide for ourselves some space and some time for this reflection. And for those of us who are fortunate enough to be leaders, it's our responsibility to provide space and opportunities for those under our leadership to have time, not to just craft their mission, vision, and reflect on their values, goals, and philosophy, but also providing them time to reflect on what adjustments need to be made. Because I think this is true value of innovative leadership, that you don't see anything set in stone, and you are always open to learning and growing.